Are we just gonna not talk about how Julien just said language?
Language.
Azoriad could hear the blood pumping in his ears, a thrashing rhythmic beat that threatened to undo his resolve. Sweat dripped down his forehead and back as he forced himself to pull in one breath after another. The muted sounds of people crying, shouting out in pain filled his dull senses, and he focused his attention on the battle that raged around him. The buildings on either side were smoldering from his landing somewhere in the first ring. Thick black smoke ravaged the air with an acrid redolence as fire raged. Where was Alina? She hadn't shown up for coffee and she wasn't here now. Where could she be? At the center of the horror stood the obsidian tiefling, Mira. She danced and laughed, clapping triumphantly as the people of Mithir City suffered. One of the Chimera guards, a boarblend with an injured leg, was pulling himself away from her as quickly as his feeble legs could carry him. But he knew it wouldn't be enough. Mira looked down at him with a fetid smile and said, "Oh, my friend, the fun is just beginning. Don't leave just yet." The tiefling reached down sweetly and drove her pointed fingernails through his plate armor and straight into his heart. She laughed pleasantly, overjoyed by the carnage. Azoriad pulled himself to his feet. His arm was grievously injured, and a cut on his brow told him that he'd hit the ground pretty hard when one of Mira's companions had knocked him from the sky with a meteor swarm. But he wasn't half finished with her, not just yet. As he approached, Mira turned to him with a look of genuine surprise and excitement. "Is this it? Is this all that Melandria has to offer? No legendary heroes, no stalwart, upstanding warrior with the cause of good boy emblazoned on his mantle to howl into the winds of despair that no evil shall pass? Are her great and mystical people simply here waiting to be ruled and ruined?" Azoriad straightened and grunted in pain, his hands devoid of any armaments. He was reminded of the skirmish in Region 5 over 50 years ago, reminded of Riknar the Abhorrent and their clash in the clouds, his attempts to bring the horror from hell to the ground, and his eventual failure. His heart burned and ached at the echoing memory that refused to spare his peace. It was happening again. Again. And there was nothing he could do about it. Let's get into some D&D. Roll it. Guys, remember when Phelan McKinnon had an emotional blow-up and Aisling tempered the urge to put her in the ground? Julien had a lovely conversation with his mask. Bran asked the Peacekeeper to identify some items before he left to potentially save an entire city from destruction. Ivor made a bet and lost. And Gwen learned the truth of Catan's demise. In our last episode, your party had a few very important discussions in the South Wood of the Gilding Forest. Among them was the startling news that Phelan had only taken Willow's memories of the kidnapping per her request. She didn't want the Peacekeeper to discover Sidheag or his involvement with the truth of Melandria's origins. Then there was the striking revelation that the gods had not enacted a reset, which means you may have a bit of time to put the puzzle together. Although how much time? In a private conversation, Phelan revealed that she had grown close to Catan Highland in her pursuit of recruiting someone with a bit of influence within the Melandrian government. When she eventually asked for his help, he told her that he was dying. He told her that she could use his home, his memories, and his visage, but made the request that she take care of his grandmother after he was gone. She also revealed to you the odd death of Fainche McFair, and how she'd taken his memories and visage in order to spy on your party on the first day of your travels. Your party then watched as Phelon, with Gwen's help, successfully restored Willow's memories to her, leaving you all with a confusing amalgamation of feelings. Who could be trusted? Could you trust Phelon? Could you trust Sidheag? You may even have begun to question the trust that you've put into each other. But that is where our story continues. So, the sun has faded into obscurity as night invades the south wood around you. Willow's retired to her tent that she plans to share with Aisling, and the silent boy curls up on Ivor's cloak on the ground next to the crackling fire. The crow is nowhere to be seen. Glimmer stands atop Bran's tent, her crystalline wings fluttering in the wind as she stares out into the forest with bright eyes. And it seems everyone has wound down for the evening. Is there anything you guys would like to do before calling watches and heading to bed?
I don't think so.
All right. Who would like to... Are we doing watches? Or is anybody doing watches?
Oh yes, we are doing watches. We are on high alert right now.
Oh, I forgot to say Phelon is sitting on a log next to the fire, sort of like a few feet away from the silent boy. She's just kind of sitting there poking at the fire. Sorry. First watch?
Ivor.
Bran, didn't you want to? Yeah, didn't Bran and Ivor? I know Bran said that he wanted to set some traps or alarms. Or something.
Good idea.
I think we ought to at least make a perimeter. That way, if even if something did try to get close to us, that we'd at least get a little bit of early warning.
A little bit of Sorry, go ahead.
I could probably take some of my like trapping knots and stuff that I've learned over the years, and maybe put some tension behind a twig or something. That way we can hear like a release or something.
I've mentioned this in passing, but it's most pressing now since you're here. The South Wood is known for creatures that are kind of on the more monstrous end of things. You guys would know that it's not the safest place to be, so setting traps is probably a great idea. So, Bran, if you want to give me a survival check, and please add your proficiency bonus to that, because I know you don't have proficiency.
Ivor will help.
Okay, so
I might have actually...
Ivor will help to give you advantage.
Oh.
I might have actually adjusted that in your character sheet, Tyler.
I don't think you...
Yeah, no, I didn't. I'm going to customize that real quick.
Just add the 3 from your proficiency.
Mm-hmm. I'm just
With
going to put that in there.
advantage.
So now it says +3. And with advantage.
Okay, I guess I gotta... That is... 19.
Oh, yeah. You know your way around traps. You were raised on this shit, and you have picked up a lot of tricks of the trade over your time with the Kelwyn, and you set a pretty decent perimeter that you feel if anything comes within maybe 50 feet of you, you guys are going to hear about it before it's able to spring on you.
Specifically, if someone was to be looking for traps, I kind of set a funnel to where this would be like the way this looks like to go in. And I set one last trap with the untieable rope.
Nice.
That way, if they do get into that one, they're funneled into that one, and then they can't really get themselves out of it.
All right, that's perfect. Okay, so Bran and Ivor on first watch, is that right?
Sure.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a perception check, please. One of you with advantage, or both of you, just straight rolls.
I'll do 3. Ivor will do his with advantage if he can use Sniffer, but minus D4 because of this thingy.
I'll allow you to use advantage with Sniffer. Yeah.
I'm just gonna give you a hand. Well,
Okay,
I
so
already have
you've already got
advantage.
advantage. Okay.
yeah,
well, then
yeah,
I
he
guess I'll
already
roll.
does. So I guess you might as well roll perception.
Oh, okay, yes, please roll, Bran.
With advantage.
14.
14, okay.
Mhm.
And Ivor?
I got a +0.
Oh, wait, advantage. So, 9 plus 5, so 14.
Was that minus your D4?
Yeah.
Okay.
We both
okay.
got the same roll then.
So 14 and 14, you guys are twinning. Okay. Yeah, go ahead, and if you guys have anything you want to talk about, you're more than welcome to.
So, Bran, this new sight you have, what do things look like when you see invisible things?
Well, just kind of you know how in like the water, when you get into water like to bathe,
No.
and like
Yeah.
haven't bathed in a while, and you kind of have your like natural oils on you, and you get the oils in the water, and it kind of looks like a little bit of a rainbowy like look. That's kind of how these lights, like everything looks when I see it, like a specific color, and it just kind of shines out off of them and radiates a little.
That is sort of like when Ivor uses tattoos to see magical things briefly. That is very interesting. When did that start?
It didn't start until I met you guys.
You know, since we meet up, Gwen said that the memory thing that the Gwen does is started. Your magic sight started. Who knows what Julien has gained since we started. Ivor has not changed at all.
Well, I wouldn't say that much. I think, personally, since the time we met, from the time we met till now, I think you've gotten a little bit more, humanity to you.
Humanity? Like, what do you mean?
Well, there's been several people you've met that you haven't asked if they've wanted to, enter contract.
Oh, that is normal. That is normal. Ivor does not listen, Ivor does not fight everyone Ivor sees. It's just, if someone gets aggressive, that means that they understand that if they interfight, that they might die. That is just how, battle works. You do not go into fights without expecting death, or at least preparing that it is a possibility.
Oh, yeah. Well, you did seem like you had a little bit extra juice during that, the fight with the Shankus.
Oh, the wolfies? Yeah,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I mean, Ivor means that you do not, you are always able to, see magic and, that is just one time. It's just, Ivor not complaining, it's just making observation. This is, lots of confusing things are happening lately.
Is Steve complaining?
No, it's not. Ivor just, lots of weird things have happened lately, and Ivor is trying to understand. Ivor is smart, but these things are very confusing.
Maybe it's your blood sugar. Maybe it's too much pie, and it's stopping you from accessing your full potential.
Takes a bite of cupcake. Ivor has no idea what you are talking about. This is, in fact, if anything, less than normal.
A clean diet, man. It's if I eat the wrong
This
thing,
is
I just
clean.
feel bad for days.
Look at cupcake. It is clean. No dirt. Wait. Now no dirt.
Oh,
Look at that.
well,
Ivor
we
needs
also-
to eat to keep up, the energy. Ivor, big guy, needs lots of food.
Yeah, it's understandable.
Mm.
We've also we've gotten Glimmer since we've all gotten together, and
Yeah, what do you
now
think is her deal?
now we found this boy who Glimmer seems to act like she knows.
Yeah, what's his
they
deal
both
with
can't talk.
boy?
I don't know.
He is weird, right?
Yeah.
Kind of weird. Not in bad way, just confusing way. All other things happening right now.
Yeah. Well, it seems like, at least that the DM has pointed out, that we should know that this boy is from the McCore, so
I mean, you can
if
you
he's,
can surmise. You don't know, but you can surmise he's from that area.
If he's from up there, then he's had quite a life already. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised he doesn't want to talk.
Yeah, that is strange. Ivor has not met someone that could not talk before. Now knows two people that cannot. Not sure if it seems Glimmer just does not know how to talk, but boy just seems like he cannot. That is weird. And what was with their glowing crow? You saw that crow, right?
Uh-huh.
Like, Ivor does not see it around right now, but like, that is really weird.
Taking a look around, would Bran see the crow as far as if it was giving off any...
Ooh.
Nope.
Nothing? Okay.
Nope, doesn't seem to be around right now.
It's glowed. That is strange bird. Not normal bird.
Yeah. Well, and then those nightmares, those didn't start until I met y'all.
Oh, that was
And,
haunted bed. Remember, we realized that.
Yep.
Yep.
I mean, 2 nights in a row, but yeah.
Yeah, it's once you get haunted,
Well,
you stay haunted.
You had
I
a
would certainly say.
weird, you had a weird vision though, didn't you, with a stag?
Yeah. What
When
was
you tried
that?
to scry, you tried to scry on somebody.
On Willow.
Was it Willow? No.
Yeah,
I
wait.
can't-
I think it was Willow.
It was before you guys found Willow. It was
Right.
while you were. It was the night before. Maybe it was Willow.
I think it was Willow.
I think it was Willow.
Yeah, but that was... Oh, listen, when Ivor spies on people, it is like, sometimes weird things happen, you know, like, that has never happened before, but, not sure if that's... I mean, it's weird, but,
Do you know,
compared to everything
do you know
else.
anything about that stag as far as what it could mean?
No,
I mean,
it looked delicious, though.
I mean, it seems like with these riddles and the tales of old, I'm not sure if I can. It might take me a minute to see if I can remember any from the Kelvin as far as old. Yeah,
Do you know? Ivor cannot think of. You know, stories from people in desert don't mention deer very often. That is, you know, Ivor has actually never seen deer in person.
Huh. They're actually pretty majestic. They're big and yeah.
How big? Not that big, right? I mean.
Oh well, I mean
bigger
compared
than
to you,
Ivor?
no.
Oh, that is right. Yes. Good. Yeah. Ivor does not know what that is. Ivor forgot about that. It just lots of weird things, and that literally seems like least weird thing that has happened so far. Seeing deer when spying. What do you think this all means, Bran? With the weird lady invading the city, all the magic stuff. What do you think, Bran?
I don't really, it's all a little much. I mean, I lived a pretty simple, life before I met you all, and, you know, once I got these markings on me, and, everything's just kind of been rolling real quick, since that happened, and, I mean, I still don't even have a full control or even understanding of, what's going on with me and how I got these and what's really going on. I'm almost to the point where I'm considering having Gwen study me to see if I can find some information out.
Oh, maybe. Oh, maybe Gwen should study Ivor too. That would be cool. I mean, not know what to find out, but it would be cool.
Well, something I was thinking of was like Gwen and Phelan gave Willow her memory back. I wonder if they could give Julien his memory back.
To be clear, Bran may not understand this, but just to be clear, Phelon was able to do that because she took them.
I understand that, but
Okay,
Bran
just making sure that's,
Bran don't know.
clear. I don't know.
You know, have you tried, practicing, embracing and practicing your magic to understand it better?
Not really. I mean, the most I've trying to, when I find someone else who can do something that I've done and try to get some explanation from them. I think, I was with, Gwen one night and, figured out that there's, I can alter my visage, my shape as well and, look like something else.
You can do Gwen trick.
Yeah, but just very temporarily and not even that's it.
Go ahead, practice right now. You will only get better if you practice. Go ahead, turn into Ivor.
I study, and I fart, and that's all that happens.
That is a good start, but you should change face more.
He changed
What
his
else
sense.
is? What else is what else can you try doing? Like, can you shoot bolts out of hand like Julien?
I said you changed your scent.
Yeah. One thing that does happen quite often is that I get like a really dark cloud around me.
Ivor's noticed that when we were fighting.
It's happened in the past before. It's like when I've gotten like in a really tight spot, or like was trying to hide and is about found or something, and just all of a sudden, poof! Like I'm like in the dark. I can see through it just fine, but
what other cool things
it's almost
can
like
you
I'm
do?
hidden. Huh?
What other cool things have you done?
I've been able to hover or fly.
You know, Ivor do that one time. It is the fly long distance. It is not all it is cracked up to be.
There's one thing I can do very well that Ivor cannot do.
Oh, what is that?
I can swim.
Ivor sees what you did there. Wait, magic powers let you swim?
No, that's nothing to do with the magic. I'm just
Ivor see, yes. Well, you know, you should practice, Bran. You know, Ivor...
I don't need to practice swimming. I'm good at that.
Oh, you know what Ivor mean, you... kind of like punches you on the shoulder a little too hard. No, you know, when Ivor first gets tattoos and weird magic stuff happened, Grizza actually helped Ivor sort of practice and try to control by setting up situations like, oh, you know, you need to dodge this thing, so do that, but it never worked. Ivor was never able to control.
Well, if we ever get into the point where we're not trying to be quiet so people aren't finding us, and we can do a little sparring or training, maybe that would be helpful, but it seems like we've just been on one battle after another here recently.
Yes. Well, yes, you should, Ivor can help you, you know, if you need to beat Ivor up a little bit, Ivor can take it, so, you know, you should practice, fine-tune, maybe unlike Ivor, you can kind of better control your powers, and, you know, you'll only get better from there.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, you just let Ivor know, you can, you know, magic Ivor anytime,
And with that,
All right.
your watch goes by very smoothly. You do hear some kind of howls and interesting animal noises. Bran, some of them you're not familiar with, but there are quite a few that you recognize. You know the sound of nocturnal forest creatures. But it goes by without any issues. Time just sort of slides by, and before you know it, it's time for second watch. Who is doing that, if anyone is interested? Okay. Julien and Gwen, go ahead and roll a perception check for me, please. One of you with advantage, or both of you go ahead and roll. Julien, or Josh, you have advantage and a D4 if you want to use it. You can hold on to it if you'd like.
Yeah, I mean,
If it
I didn't
helps
do
with
very
your
well.
decision, I rolled an 18 plus 8.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, you do you. I'm just gonna stick with what I got, which was a 2.
All right, you may go ahead and talk about whatever you want to talk about, or we can go to the end of the watch. It's up to you.
I think we probably, at least I don't know if Julien, but we kind of feel like you just sit there in silence for a little bit, and maybe around like the last like hour or so of the watch, Gwen kind of just looks over. Hey.
We've been on watch for almost 4 hours now, and I'm still half asleep.
Yeah.
I just have not gotten great rest. There's a lot going on.
Yeah, and I feel still wide awake. There's a lot going on.
So what happened in the forest?
It's weird. It's like I have no idea who she is, but I also do. And
Do you trust her?
after what I saw, and again, like when I do this thing, usually I just see their memories and get a recollection of who they are and things like that. But with her, I felt it. You know?
Felt it?
Yeah, like I could feel her like sadness as she like saw Catan.
And
die
you
in
haven't
front of
felt anything before?
I mean, like very little, but like nothing to that extreme, like whenever she gave me the idea of writing down their names in a book, and I really need to start doing that. But the butler guy, like he was there when Ricknar showed up, and I could feel his like fear in the moment, but for her, it just seemed more intense. Again, it's weird.
I mean,
Leonard was his name.
She killed someone. That's really hard to kind of get past. Doesn't really matter what your reasons were. You ended someone's life.
I mean, he was going to die. Like he was literally like had a disease or something with him where he was just going to fucking die anyway, and I guess just knowing that,
So it was like a mercy.
And for
I think it
Gwen's
was more of-
edification in that memory, you didn't, Phelon didn't just like kill him. Like she stayed with him and he went and she took his memories. She said, I killed him because she feels responsible for his death, but she didn't actually physically murder him.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, so he died. She took his memories,
Yeah.
but
as
she didn't
he
actually
was-
kill him.
No, but at the same time, still feels responsible for
It's
it.
a
in
really
way.
bad time to be confessing to murders that you didn't do.
I mean, God, what do you do when you're trapped
Have you
in the
never had
Peacekeepers?
guilt?
What do you do when you're trapped in the Peacekeepers extra-dimensional portal, surrounded by 10 million scryballs and all the pressure on you? I'm sure you say things that you don't.
Sleep. I would sleep.
It's fair. I do. I know that, again, with the whole Phelon situation, and even me, and trying to like put a hamper on everything, like it's much, but God, I don't know how to ask this without like being too forward. But are you good?
Not really. There's a lot happening. I just set on a journey to find my memories and figure out what the heck's going on with me, and now the entire world is on our shoulders. That's a lot. That's a lot of shit.
Yeah, and you always put on such a happy face around the others.
I'm always happy. You mean like that?
Yeah, just like that. Someone who, again, puts on the faces. I know what masking looks like.
get a lot of practice. But I tell you what, the realization that Elon didn't actually kill this person, it's easier for me to digest, I guess.
Yeah, I think I feel like with a lot of things lately, it's all a matter of perspective.
Yes.
And kind of just how things are viewed. I
guess we could have asked more questions, but still, when you say, I'm responsible, I killed that person, and by the way, I took their face, without, like, you're in a group of people who are like, you know what I'm saying?
I kind of regret saying that they were a disappointment a little bit. Still kind of are, but, like, for different reasons now. But, you know, it's very, it's complicated. I've thought about this. And I kind of look and kind of notice, like, the sun's about to come up and our watch is about to be over. I want to show you something.
Okay. I'm literally shaking in my boots.
I'll kind of grab his hand and place a hand on my cask. And I want to bring him in, if possible.
You are more than welcome. At this time, you realize you have about an hour that you can spend in the cask.
Yeah, and I kind of wanted to time it so that way we're not away from the watch for too long to fuck everyone over, but, you know, just trying to time that where it's not going to cause too many issues, hopefully, and I want to bring him in, and if you want to pull it up in talespire.
Right, yes, I can absolutely do that. 1 second, please.
So as you enter, Julien, your feet set on hardwood floors, and you kind of look around, and you are kind of in a half shack, half farm space where there is very obviously multiple aging things on the shelves, multiple different mushrooms growing, different types of fermentations happening. There's an active still behind you that is bubbling and full of what looks to be some type of very strong smelling liquid that you can't probably place at this moment. There seems to be a food prepping area, some actual prepared food, some pies that are left half prepared. You do see, again, this very extensive farm with wheat and barley and different types of hops, corn. There are different types of herbs and spices. And this is just, and again, there seems to be an unnatural light that kind of shines almost like the sun coming from seemingly nowhere.
This is intense. We were
Welcome.
We were just outside, weren't we?
Yep. And now you're in my
Holy
cask.
shit!
Yeah.
You could feed a small army.
I mean, have you seen Ivor?
Yes, he is a small army. That's
Yeah.
a very good way of describing him.
Yeah, the
would like
last
that.
last person I brought in here was Alistair. And he did
It's an interesting choice. Did he like it?
He thought it was okay. I think again, I couldn't really tell if he was into cooking or not. It just kind of was like a thing that he's mentioned, and so I was like, "Oh, I'll connect with you, weird rich kid." But either way, the point being, this is my private space, and I kind of wanted to invite you to it because besides the growing of the crops and the food and everything else, this is a really good place to do one very important thing, and I think you would enjoy it.
What's
see
that?
if you can catch on.
Okay.
Fuck! Shit! Fuck! God! Why the fuck are these gods fucking everything up and everyone's piece of shit? Fuck!
You're gonna wake the others.
No, they won't. They won't hear a damn thing.
Really?
No, they can't hear shit. This is the best place. Yes!
Shit!
Yes!
Fuck! That feels great!
It does, doesn't it?
I feel lighter! Wow! Fuck!
Yes. This is the best place to just let it all out. I come in here and beat the shit out of dough daily to get my angers out. Like, I mash fruit. I literally can get so much, like, of the out of my head just by being in here. And
I feel literally like a weight has lifted off my shoulders.
it's a good spot. And I definitely, again, I know that this is a lot going on, and I know as empty as your head is, I'm sure it is very full. And I don't know, out of everyone in the group,
Did you just
I feel
tell
like-
me I had an empty head?
I mean, yeah, kind of, a little bit, in like a cute way, but like, you know, like you're still figuring it out. Anyway, point being,
I am
out of everyone in
300
the-
years old.
yeah, congratulations. And I think 50, it's a little fuzzy, but the point still stands. I think out of everyone in our group, I feel like you could benefit from this space more than the others right now.
I like it.
So
I very much like this space.
anytime you need to get away and let some of it out, just let me know. And more than happy to let you share this with me.
Well, thank you. While we're in here, it looks like you have a lot of cooking ingredients. Do you mind making us a cup of coffee? I still can't wake up.
I can definitely do that. And I have everything to put in it. Do you like vanilla? Do you like hazelnut? Have you ever put chocolate in it?
I mean, Josh likes everything in. But Julien, no, I no nonsense. No nonsense kind of guy. I like it black.
Black and strong. I like that. Okay. And I'll easily whip up some quick coffee. And while we're in there, it's like, I might as well get breakfast going. Everyone's going to be up soon anyway. It's actually kind of crazy. We can stay in here for about an hour,
Okay.
and it's like a minute has passed outside.
Oh,
great.
excellent. So no fear of monsters attacking our camp while we're gone.
Yeah, no, like it's the time works different in here. Like
It's
normally,
about 10
unless
seconds. 6 to 10
Yeah.
seconds.
yeah, normally like I can only stay in here for about 10 minutes at a time.
Okay.
And that's during normal time, but during like the morning and the evening, it's weird. It's like that, like the time between time, I can stay an extra hour. I don't know what that's about, but hey, that's how it works.
That's very cool. Where did you get this?
You know, I don't remember.
Are we in Melandria? Are we in some basement somewhere? Are we in a hole in the ground?
No, I think we're, and honestly, the first time I felt something even remotely similar was when we went into the Peacekeeper's little area when he opened the door and like we stepped in. Like that's the first time I've ever felt anything else like it. So I'm guessing something like that.
Interesting.
Yeah, my own little paradise.
It's very calm in here. It smells good. And I feel like I don't have to worry about any of the battles or the what's yet to come in here.
Yeah, it's a good place to reset. If I can ever figure out how to stay longer, I would love to sleep in here. Oh, gosh.
Oh, I'm sure you will figure that out.
Maybe with time. We'll see. But for now, it's a nice little escape.
Cool. So,
But hey.
how do we get out of here?
Oh, I just have to want us to leave, and we can leave.
Oh, okay.
Here, but before you do, you're carrying this, and I hand him like a pot that's full of like oatmeal.
Okay. Okay. Like this big or like this big?
No,
Or
it's a pot. It's a
okay.
big
Like
yeah,
a
it's
cauldron.
pot.
Okay.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay, cool.
There you go, strong boy.
All right.
My knees are shaking.
So So, as you guys are wrapping up your conversation and the morning is beginning, you see the light from the sun as it's begun to rise over the horizon. But before we get to that, Bran, I'm going to need a wisdom saving throw from you, please.
I figured as much.
There's haunted beds everywhere, apparently.
Mm-hmm. I just had to bring it up. That's a nat 1. And I'm gonna roll with it. I'm not gonna DM inspiration.
That's fine.
Yes!
That's a nat 1.
Sweetie,
Let's
I
go.
hate to tell you this, but this was planned
You died.
before you mentioned it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Because I am that kind of person. So, Bran, after your watch ends, you make yourself a nice little cozy area to rest, and you bid goodnight to Glimmer, who seems to be just chilling out, looking out into the forest, not doing a whole lot, just watching. And as you finally drift off to sleep, you are assaulted with several different dreams. Each time, you startle yourself awake, but you fail to remember what they were, and you roll over to try to go back to sleep. But the last dream you have, you do eventually remember when you wake up with poignant clarity. When you wake up in the morning, you can't shake the horrendous things that you saw. You were back in Region 1 in Mithir City. You hovered in the first ring, overlooking the destruction caused by Mira and her demon horde. People are bruised, bloodied, and beaten. Dead and dying litter the streets. Tears and blood pour through the center of the city like the water of the Twin Falls. Your heart grows heavy with grief and shock at this gruesome truth. You watched the meteors cascade from the heavens like feral missiles. The black and red tiefling stands proudly at the center of the violence, chaos, and pain, dancing. Your vision then swiveled to Mira, and she was covered in blood and viscera, a sick expression of bliss on her sharp face. She stood before Azoriad, the dragon shifter you'd just met that day, and he was bleeding. His shoulders are slouched as if he's been fighting for a while, and he doesn't have much more to give. Meanwhile, Mira looks no worse for wear, really. Like she's barely broken a sweat. And she says to him, "I will not look a gift horse in the mouth. I shall very much look forward to bringing Melandria to her bloody, thieving knees." "I don't think you really want to start this fight," Azoriad retorted with a razor-sharp tone. I don't want to start this fight? She asks with a smirk. "Oh, believe me, darling, yes I do. When push comes to shove, all the world is a tantalizing, seductive mystery, an enticing conundrum, a fantastical riddle. All you sweet little lambs will come marching, one by one by one, to the stockyard, and you'll revel in the victory of harmonious prospect." Her grin turns sour. "All this time, living your exalted, yet pedestrian lives up here, while others stir and scrounge for whatever scraps may be found in the muck and mud. All the while, here you are thinking how much better, cleaner, smarter you are than the rest. But then, come to find out, you're just as expendable and terminable as they are." My, oh my, How illustrious the day shall be when I offer you all up delectable little morsels, soul morsels. I must thank you now. The insatiable one will be so pleased. Mira's eyes grow distant as her smile softens. And perhaps Niall may finally come home. Azoriad studies her with a puzzled brow. I'm afraid you'll find your scheme here to be hopeless. Her blackened eyes flash and land on the dragon shifter once more. The corner of her mouth lifts. Hope? With a speed only matched by the travel of light, Mira strikes out. Her dangerous, spiny fingers plunge through metal and cloth into Azoriad's side with a sickening squelch. She's pierced something. Maybe a lung? But the smile she bears cuts deeper than any attack ever could. It takes a moment for the pain to register, hitting him like a slow ballad gradually building into a crescendo. Hope! There is no hope! You have no hope! She twists her hand, lacerating anything that stands in the way. Azoriad cries out. Hope is simply weakness striving for purpose. But you have purpose now, my darling. With a jolt, Bran, you sit up. Sweat rolls down your skin, but an inescapable chill percolates through your veins. And it is now morning.
Breakfast! I hope everyone's hungry. Breakfast time. Hello, everyone. Wake up. It's breakfast.
So we pop out, and I don't realize we pop out, and I'm like, wait, one more. Fuck!
Whoa.
Oh,
Good
also,
Julien, what is wrong?
Julien
nothing.
and Gwen, I forgot, I wanted to mention this before. DM inspiration to both of you for that fuck session, because that was hilarious.
Hey!
Maybe fuck session's the wrong word.
No,
You know what I
I feel
mean.
like it's a great word. I feel like it's a fantastic
phrasing.
word.
Yep.
Do we all get long rest?
You all get a long rest. Click that long rest button, boys.
Y'all.
Let's go.
It's been so
Sorry.
long.
You may continue.
Julien, are you alright? What is wrong? What is grabbing axes? What?
I, just releasing some tension. I thought I saw a monster.
Yeah.
Oh,
Stop
well,
this
keep
time.
your eye out.
When you guys pop out like that and you scream, Bran wakes up and he screams, Azoriad!
Oh,
Didn't know.
Oh,
Bran?
Bran, buddy.
What's going
I
on?
don't know if I'm dreaming things up or if that's real, but I think Azoriad might have just bit the dust.
What do you mean? What did you
Wait,
see?
what? That is... What?
I had
Whoa.
I had another haunted bed bushel I don't know. I had a lot of bad dreams. A lot of bad dreams, and I only remember the one at the end, and it was with Mira and Azoriad. A lot of chatter.
Is it?
A little bit too much talking for fighting, but that's she I
And
think she killed him. I
Azoriad
think she
died?
killed him.
Oh no, Azoriad is ancient and powerful.
I
That
don't know,
doesn't
but
sound right. Azoriad could just turn into dragon and eat her. That's... You're just having dreams.
Oh, no.
As you guys are discussing this, the boy sits up from the cloak, yawns, does a stretch, and Bran starts describing this to you all. And he kind of looks at you solemnly, his head tilted to the side, and he stands up and walks over to you and places a hand on your arm.
Oh, hello. Thanks, I guess.
I think
He just nods.
Ivor we're at the point where we can't just say things are just things. I mean, this group, things just keep happening to us. And they're never not just nothing.
Zorion is all powerful. You have not heard stories that Ivor has heard of his might. He is all knowing and powerful.
That would be startling.
Do you really think she could have killed him?
I don't know. Whenever I imagine a metal skinned tiefling jumping out of a portal and like just slicing, dicing people while laughing about it, I normally would imagine that person shouldn't be fucked with. Especially if they're like laughing about it. You know?
So you think this was a vision of what happened last night? What about the Peacekeeper?
I don't know if I didn't see the Peacekeeper anywhere. I don't know if this happened last night. I don't know if this is something that just literally just now happened. I don't. She mentioned Niall might finally come home.
Who's Niall?
She mentioned that the place that she came from, that the people were fighting for scraps, and in the muck and mud and everything, and that we were not too different than them after all.
How are you seeing this? Were you seeing this from like behind the shoulder, or from like the sky, or were you somebody through their eyes?
The best way I can describe that to you,
Bran, I
Bran,
was a bird flying through the sky.
I was gonna say a drone,
where's
but
the raven?
Yep, that makes sense. You don't see it around.
Yeah, the crow. Yeah.
Have you looked at the magic around yourself to see if anything's changed?
No.
Ivor was not able to see the fight, and you can. That is something.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's the difference between wanting to and not wanting to. I don't know if I really wanted to see that.
It's because Bran didn't fart.
He did.
I mean,
I did last night.
Bran seems to be able to see things that not many of us can see, so makes sense. Also, this is not the first dream you've had.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of seeing things, as you guys are having this conversation, you realize this morning is quite different. Gwen and Julien, you already kind of knew this was going on, but there is a thick white creeping mist that goes through the hawthorns, birches, and maple trees, and it descends like a foreboding omen of gloom.
Gust.
Bran, it's everywhere. You would have to cast Gust forever. It just keeps like crawling back in.
Okay.
Like it'll clear,
Swirls around.
okay. Back in. It's nothing supernatural. It's just real thick, misty fog. But Bran, as you kind of look around as you guys are having this discussion, something does catch your eye. You see an ethereal paper bird. It rushes through the branches and leaps downward before forming into a corporeal item and lands in Gwen's hand. Gwen, it seems somebody has sent you a letter. And I'm going to send that to you in our chat, and I'm going to leave it up to you. You can either read this aloud or you can keep it to yourself. But before we get to that, we're going to go ahead and take a quick break. Welcome back, everybody. So we just left off with Gwen receiving a little paper bird. And Gwen, you hold the letter in your hand and you recognize the handwriting on the back of it. Do you open your letter?
Yes, of course I do.
All right. Again, it is up to you if you'd like to read it or not.
I read silently for about 30 seconds and then I scream, "Ah!" No.
One of you, what's the matter?
What is wrong?
No.
Fuck, what now?
No.
What?
Who died?
I already told
I
you.
don't know. Guinevere, my darling, I hope this letter finds you well. Our last conversation left me a bit concerned for your well-being on your travels. I hope the group of individuals you've aligned with are mindful and keeping you safe, although I'm sure you are truly the one doing the protecting, as you always do. I'm proud to report that I have already secured a new job in Mithir City. Harper passed on word of my culinary prowess to Duke Nice and Dolly. Believe it or not, he approached me personally yesterday. They will provide me with a place to stay in their lavish estate and compensation that would make your head spin. I begin tomorrow morning, putting my feet to the fire. I will be preparing a breakfast menu fit for a queen. Scotch eggs, bacon-wrapped figs, a fresh hand-squeezed orange juice, and great medley adorned with strawberry and sugar frosted glasses. Of course, you love your frosted glasses. And last but not least, my semi-famous lemon Glen bars drizzled with cinnamon honey glaze. The recipe I most have you to thank for in the process of the inspiration and its creation. Nicene's husband, Cain, says that their daughter, Nev, has a sweet tooth, and I must caution myself on the amount of pastries I make in the house. I must temper the urge that stems from my deep Aldonian roots. Reconnecting with you was lovely. While not all stories have happy ending, I rather enjoyed the brief interlude. Please, for my sake, be safe forever. Rowan, my ex.
Is this mashed potatoes, lady?
Yes.
Oh.
Wait, this is the person you saw in Mithir City?
Yep, and she was still there.
Nicene Dolly, he,
High Council, right?
Yes, and he lives in the central ring of the city.
Yep.
Gwen, do you want Ivor to try spying on her?
I mean, we're gonna run into the same fucking issue we had when you did before.
That might have been Azoriad, and that might be done.
I mean, if you want to try, I'm not gonna stop you. Fuck, this was dated 2 days ago. Why am I just now getting this? Fuck!
Willow comes up to you, Ivor, and goes, "Please, if you could try, please."
Do you have anything of her, or
Yeah.
preferably
yeah.
the body parts?
Got something
Hair.
lacy.
Dark.
Hold on,
Fingernails.
and then I'll disappear for
Ugh.
like.
I kept
30
her
seconds.
fingernail trimmings
A tooth.
there in my bedside table. A tooth! Oh, God. Phelon
Uh-oh.
stands up and goes, Rowan? Who is Rowan?
It is Gwen's ex, maybe again girlfriend.
Alistair's last
Right.
chef.
All right. I have. Okay, so this was the sake that we served together our last night, and then also this may be her hair. It was baked into this turnover thing. It's a long story. We sometimes fucked when we were cooking it. Of course we
Gross.
did.
That is very unsanitary.
Wait, any food that I've
None of you
eaten?
judge me. None of you judge me. None of you know me.
In our house, we call that foreign objects. Ivor, go ahead and consider that a body part, and let me know what I need to roll.
So that's going to be a wisdom save of 15, and you have a -10.
Ooh.
As Ivor sits cross-legged, holding the hair.
Can
closes
Bran
his eyes.
come close and maybe assist?
Ivor has never tried.
Well, I've never tried either, but I guess I can sit down and hold my nose with you, I guess.
Why you hold
Release
close?
the magic. Release
all
the
right.
magic.
All right, here Ivor goes.
So, Ivor, you sit down to begin your scrying spell and piss the DM off intensely. And Gwen, you feel Phelon's presence as she approaches and She kind of, out of the corner of your eye, you see her kind of reach out to like touch you, to like comfort you, and then she stops and then just sort of stands near you, like she doesn't know what to do. And the boy walks over to where Bran and Ivor sit, focusing, concentrating, and he also places a hand on Ivor's shoulder.
Oh.
And Ivor, as you sit and focus, you feel yourself once more being pulled out of your body.
Bye-bye, buddy.
And seeing the group below you, you wave an ethereal, non-existent hand at the group.
Looking good.
And again, you're launched over the forest, the gilding forest. You see it stretching out below you for miles and miles. And then you see the ridge of Mithir City as you approach closer and closer. And you realize you're past the point where you were stopped the previous night.
Oh.
And you are going into the city.
Mm.
And then you see the ring below you, the central ring. And you see that there are still fires, there's still smoke. You see a bustling movement of people down there. And it's just for the briefest of seconds. You have no real assessment of the situation, but then you are pulled downward. And you can see the council chambers as you zoom down. Near, you think maybe 5 or 6 blocks away from the council chambers where everything sort of took place. And you see ruined homes, mansions destroyed and absolutely ruined. And then you see a purple tiefling. Her clothes are torn and tattered. She has blood under her nose and out of her mouth. And you see a chimera guard pulling rubble off of her. And then she takes in a gasping breath. And he reaches down and he goes, "It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right." And he leans back over his shoulder and goes, "We need a cleric! We need a cleric over here now!" And Rowan takes in a harsh breath, coughing as stone and dust have caked her lungs. But she's alive. And it seems she's gonna make it.
Ivor doesn't linger. As soon as he's confident that she's gonna be saved, he's gonna pull back. Oh.
I don't know if you saw Emmy, but I definitely, like, noticing Phelon, I grabbed her hand.
Oh, she squeezes your hand. It's okay.
Gwen, it is all right. She is safe. Not in great condition, but she is okay. Ivor found her. She was buried under rubble, and but someone found her. The chimera found her, and we're getting a cleric. Ivor thinks she's going to be okay, but she was hurt. But it is good. She is okay.
Fuck.
The city, however, kind of looks around to the others. The city does not look good. Something tells Ivor All-Star does not have 3 fountains anymore. Let's just put it that way.
Willow covers her face, and Aisling puts an arm around her. It's gonna be okay. I'm sure it's gonna be okay. Lil went back. He's probably he probably took care of it. It
didn't look
maybe
great.
doesn't look
Here
good
you go,
right now.
Gwen, here is hair back.
But maybe everything's getting sorted.
It looked
people
like
didn't just-
people were going through recovery, trying to find injured and recover from great attack. It did not look good.
These people wouldn't just disappear. Whatever the fuck they want, they wouldn't just drop in and then just leave.
Maybe they got what they wanted from that area. We're gonna start doing this
What?
to other places.
what could they want? I think that's the biggest question right now is what the fuck do these people want besides murder and destruction? You said they want Neil. What'd you say, Bran, this morning? They want
Niall. Niall could finally come home. I don't know.
Does that name ring a bell to anyone?
I would have you roll a history check, but no, none of you would know this name.
Who the fuck that is?
How is it spelled?
Niall.
Niall.
I was one L off.
Just,
Extra L.
God.
When I'm so sorry.
God's fucking. Fuck you.
And Phelon kind of leans closer. It's gonna be all right. Don't worry. These people are going to pay. And the best way we can do that is to go speak with Sidheag. I promise. We'll take care of this.
Has anyone got a sheet of paper?
Yeah. You wanting to write back?
I would love to write something.
I have 6 sheets left, so I'll give you a sheet.
You see Gwen scribbling furiously. And right before I send it, I read it aloud. Hi. My name is Gwen. Guinevere O'Donnell. You have no idea who I am. But I know who you are. And I hate you. I cannot wait until the moment that I get to punch you until you can no longer move. It is my esteemed pleasure to fantasize about this until the day we meet in person. Please know that with everything within my being, I will become stronger. I will do everything in my power, and with gods as my witness, I will laugh in your face as you laughed in everyone else's. Much love and kisses. Fuck you. And then I'll send it off, and I think everyone knows exactly who it was addressed to.
That was incredibly eloquent.
As you send the letter, real quick, sorry, I am so sorry. As you send the letter, it stutters in the air for a moment, almost kind of floating back down to your hand, and then flaps, and takes off. And Bran, you watch as it disappears through the trees heading toward Mithir City.
You guys probably notice that because it's so weird that ever since Bran talking about Azoriad, Ivor stopped eating breakfast and like has half of his breakfast and has been kind of staring off like 1,000-yard stare. But with Gwen reading that aloud, he kind of like looks up at her, and then like as the letter goes on, a slow kind of grin goes over his face. That's his good letter. Ivor agrees.
Y'all, gang, I look at everyone here. I have no idea what is happening still. Everything still seems very confusing, but if there's one thing I do know, is that nobody fucks with our home unless it's us. So,
You're not far off. Yeah.
So I say we go meet Sidheag. I say
Let's
we
do it.
arm up. I say we get stronger. I say we fucking prepare, because no one's gonna save this place but us.
Ivor slowly kind of stands up, like, ugh. Ivor does not know how he can get stronger than he already is, but sounds like good deal.
Glimmer flies over to you, Ivor, and sits on your shoulder, and she strokes your face and smiles kind of like an understanding smile, and then gives you a little peck on the cheek, and then stands up and starts dancing.
That is right. Glimmer
Like a
is
tap
in.
dance?
Yeah,
a
sure.
jig.
She's tap dancing. She's doing a little Irish jig.
With this little
So-
one on our side, how could we possibly lose?
Yeah.
And she kind of rubs her hands together mischievously, and she's like
Yes.
nodding furiously.
There is one thing I want to do before we go, because believe it or not, I was thinking last night, not just drinking. I
Oh,
know.
careful.
Shocker. I know, shocker to everyone. I'm going to grab a stick, and I would like to look at the boy, look down at the ground, and start drawing. I don't draw, but I'm going to do my best here. I'm going to draw the crow on that we saw, and then I also want to draw 2 oak leaves and an acorn.
Ooh, that is a symbol of the gods, for those of you who don't know.
Of a very specific god,
Mm-hmm.
Calais.
Calais.
Yes. Okay. He looks down at it, and then looks back up at you, and then down at it, and back up at you. He looks puzzled, like he's not sure what you're asking.
I'll point to the crow. Is this related to this?
And then he looks down again slowly and observes. And he looks back up at you and shakes his head.
Okay. I had to check. I
That was
recognized
good.
You were,
That's smart.
hey, listen, I recognized you were from the
Macor.
Macor, and
The
you know,
Macor.
the Macor.
He nods.
And I know that she fucks with y'all, like in a good way. Sorry, you're a child. She loves you all.
He sort of grins.
And yeah, I figured, I don't know, hey, the gods are either good or bad right now, so just trying to figure it out. Thank you for your time. Did you get breakfast? Did you eat? Did you get food?
He
Okay,
nods.
Good. All right. Sorry, y'all. I'm done. I've had a
And
busy
you
morning.
realize he now has Ivor's plate in his hand and is kind of picking at the
Hey, Ivor was gonna take that. Fine.
food. He reaches up to hand it back to you.
Go ahead. It is fine. Ivor will find more food.
And that's when you realize his offer to give it back was not very genuine, because he takes the plate back and starts just mowing down again.
Growing
So,
boy needs food.
Bran?
Gwen, you gave me an idea. I've got 5 sheets left. I'm gonna write a note to the Kelwyn clan and warn them of the incoming dangers that's happening. If anybody has any loved ones that they want to reach out to.
And Ivor, roll me an intelligence check real quick. Sorry.
Oh, boy.
Bran, absolutely. You are more than welcome to write your letter as everybody starts gathering your kind of makeshift campsite together.
And I am going to write that and post it in our Discord at discord.forgelore.com
Thank you.
under Saga
Okay.
stuff.
You can put in Saga handouts.
Yeah, that works.
Well, I rolled an 18 plus 0 for an 18.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
Yeah, me too.
At the mention of the Kelwyn, you're reminded of your home for a moment, and then you're like, wait, Grizza told me through that scry that there were people coming to hurt the Nizlon.
You know, can Ivor have one of those papers?
Yeah.
Good.
Imagine we'll be able to get some more here soon. It's probably worth getting these warnings out soon rather than later.
He takes the paper and he looks at it. And he kind of looks at Bran writing his. And then looks back down at the paper.
Do you
Gwen,
need help?
Gwen, could you write letter for Ivor?
Of course, Ivor.
Here.
I think we talked about this when I got you.
Thank you. Grizza. It is Ivor, the Rotund. Ivor wanted to check in on you. There is an attack on Mithir City. Something very strange and very powerful. The demon spiders have arrived from under the world. You mentioned that someone was coming for Nizlan. Is this who it was? Are you okay? Let Ivor know. Alright. Then
I'm
He'll
gonna
take
fold it
the-
up. I'll fold it up, and I'm gonna like kind of grab your hand, and without even saying words, I'm just gonna kind of look you in the eye and give you that nod that we had when we first met each other. Just be like,
thank you. And he'll whisper, Gritza, the wise. And hopefully it flies?
And as she whispers, the
Yes.
letter takes off without a problem.
Oh, good. Okay.
Moving on toward the north.
Real quick, one more thing I wanted to add to that, like, rewind. Blah, 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 blah. We will come see you soon. And yeah.
got it.
Oh, thank you, G.
So, as you all are kind of writing to people that you would like to make sure are okay, Willow is also doing the same. She offers paper to you guys if you need it. She has plenty in her bag.
Julien,
and
you should write Jake.
Ooh.
I don't know him like that. He knows
You
me.
do, no, write the man.
I know everyone like that, apparently.
Are
Write
you
him.
gonna write him?
No.
God
Oh.
damn it.
Okay. So Willow, she has sent off several letters, just writing quick little notes, saying the name, putting the intention into the letter, and each one takes off and leaves. And finally, she says a name as she's holding a bird, and it doesn't move. And she kind of stares at it. Adair? Adair Highland, please? And the letter stays limp in her hand and does not move. And she goes, fuck.
Is it broken?
I don't think so. Adair, was a good friend of mine. He was part of the Low Council. He's a representative of the Chimera Hyperion and,
Fuck.
probably stationed in the Central Ring. That probably, means that he's not. And then Aisling comes over and places a hand on Willow's shoulders. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. And Willow, it's all right. It's all right. In better news, I wrote a letter to Azoriad, and she kind of just like wipes tears from her eyes before they can fall. And yes, the letter did fly, so he's at least
I knew it.
he's at least alive for now. I don't know what state he's in, but I also wrote to the Peacekeeper, and the letter flew, so that bodes well. Concerning that, the letter to Mira flew, but yet it seems that some people have made it out alive. That's good. That's good. That's very good. And Aisling goes,
Yes.
yeah, I think the quicker we get a move on, the better. And Phelon kind of, No one knows this version of me, and I quite honestly don't feel quite comfortable in it. Before we go to Port Ecne, I would just like to, and she kind of waves her hand, and she shrinks down into a humanoid girl with green eyes and brown hair that's in pigtails, like braided down the sides of her neck and her shoulders. And she's wearing a green cloak that pulls up over her head, and she just goes, I just feel like it might be a little bit more covert. I don't want people to see my
Girl
real...
or lady?
Yeah. Like a maybe 20-year-old human girl.
So not a child.
No,
Okay.
no, not a child. But you do notice that her face sort of resembles the silent boy. And she kind of looks at him and goes, if anybody is wondering why a child is traveling with us, I guess, I'm your mom for now.
Mother, good, smart, very smart.
And the boy looks up at her and smiles real big and then puts his hand in hers. Oh, no, Fishy, you son of a bitch! Gwen is having a day! Okay, so, as you all gather together, Aisling pulls out the Ashtur device and activates it with a single celestial word. An ethereal circle lights up on the ground, knots and runes swirling above the grass, and she says, all right, let's go. You all step in?
Yeah.
Not Ashturd, Tyler. God damn it.
Tyler, you're gonna get us killed!
I thought it too. I just didn't say it.
Fuck all of you. This is a Gaelic word. Eat my ass. Anyway.
That's a Gaelic word?
That's an interesting
That
word.
is a
How do you
classic
spell
Gaelic
that?
phrase.
How do you spell that one?
It depends on the dialect.
Ekmanash. Ekmanash.
So you all step into the circle and once more find yourselves beneath the apple tree in the backyard of the Bones estate. And the fog here is even more dense and more oppressive. The clouds in the sky have completely prevented the sun from shining, and everything feels very, very fucking dim. The air around you is super heavy, as if something in Melandria is different. At least based off of what happened yesterday and things that have happened this morning, the dream Bran had, everything feels different to you anyway. So this fog just adds to that fucking tension. And as you exit the home, you see the cobblestone street is empty. Yes, Bran.
Muted?
Rip.
Aisling, while we're here, you don't happen to have any, mystical, magical scrolls, gifted things that might be hiding in your locked basement that you said we couldn't go into because there might be valuables or anything that we might be able to load up on because end of the world?
Seems like a real wild thing to ask a practical stranger. But I don't think we have the
prudent.
time to go through a bunch of crates and shit. Maybe if I get a chance to in the near future, I can do that. But I really feel a bit urgent about moving on.
That's fair. I just didn't know if you already knew, you had an arsenal there and just ready to go.
It's a fair question.
You know what? Hang on. And Aisling turns around and walks back into the house, and you hear some cluttering and clanging.
Good idea, Bran.
It was a valid question.
Mm-hmm. And then
Let's
she
see
comes
what
back
good
out of the
she
house
has.
with a big smile on her face, and she goes, I forgot. These were in my mom's room. Here. And she hands you 3 scrolls, and you see, as you open one of them, they are 3 scrolls of identify that you may cast.
Wow, what
And
a
she-
winky dink.
That's
She kind of
hilarious.
chuckles, and she's like, my mom was super into scrolls and magical book stuff. So yeah.
Praise
oh my
the
God.
DM!
Oh, that's so lovely. At least that's something. Maybe she has more stuff in her room that I can kind of check out
us
later.
asking Sidheag.
No, I mean, I just thought
Here's
it would
the
be
thing.
funny, honestly.
Bran, hold on to those because we can ask Sidheag, and then when we're on the road, we may use those later. Ashley,
Boom.
if we ever get a chance to like come back here, I think we should definitely do a sweep of your place for number one.
Oh, yeah.
For number one.
Go ahead.
I know it's your family's place. I'm saying it's your place because you own it now.
It's mine.
You own it now.
Technically.
Sorry, I hate to. God, we talked about this. Anyway, fuck. Everything is crazy. You're amazing. Look, I think we need to, number one, go through your place for magical items, sure, but honestly, knowledge, I think, is going to be our best friend here, and damn, your dad had a library, and I'll look over at Philon. I know you, like, barely scratched the surface of that bad boy, but, like...
Oh, yeah. There was a lot in there.
I feel like that might help us, potentially.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I mean-
Fuck it, let's go find Sidheag. Shit.
The library was more my mom's stuff. My dad funded everything, but he didn't give a shit because he apparently loved that part of her. But yeah, Bran, those I think you owe me about 300 a pop for those. And then she kind of chuckles and she's like, "I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding. Let's go."
Oh, okay.
She got you.
So-
She got you.
Again, as you exit the home, you see the cobblestone street is pretty much empty. There you see a man hurriedly walking his dog half a block away, and he like spots your party and then speeds up, disappearing into the fog. Like, there is a weirdness going on. But venturing out into the city, you begin moving toward the south per Philon's directions. And there's a stable toward the south end. If you were to look on the map, south of Port Ecne is an area known as the She, spelled. I'll put it in chat. Sidhe. Thank you, Gaelic. We love you. But it's pronounced the She, and it basically means the hills. And you know that terrain is, not as filled with trees, but lots of rolling hills, and it's a beautiful area. And as you're going through the city, you have no success in finding stray wanderers. It seems maybe everyone is spooked by whatever took place in Mithir City. Maybe people are like running for the hills, literally. Maybe they are just scared to death. They must be hoping their four walls will protect them from harm. Yes, Ray.
To a point, not that I'm looking at our lovely Twitch chat, which if you're following on live at Twitch, you also can be a part of. Is there like a Chimerian Hyperionite presence? Are they doing anything? Do we see any movement from any sort of like defense being bolstered?
You honestly don't see any Chimera. And it's weird because you would think they would be, again, bolstering defenses, prepping for attacks. But yeah, you don't spot anyone really as you're going through the streets. There's no scholars, there's no students, there's no teachers.
Hate that a lot. Cool.
In fact, as you move south and you enter the more dynamic areas, the shops, cafes, bakeries, you can't help but notice that the lights are all off and closed signs hang on the doors. And for those of you who are used to the city life, this is one of the fucking strangest things you've ever seen. People are hiding, and you do catch a glimpse every once in a while as you go, like somebody looking through curtains and then quickly shutting them. There is a fear here. Yes, Jordy man, the pie shop is closed.
No! We can't go shopping. We can't go shopping. Where am I going to spend all this gold?
Where am I gonna spend all this? Anyway, so as you're going though through the city, let me just. I'm bringing up
Let me
Talespire.
just.
So, Steve, if you could also do that.
You're not the boss. Oh, yeah, no, I can do that.
Yeah, hopefully you all
Actually,
have
she kind of
Talespire
is.
up.
Yeah,
Kind of is the boss. She's kind of God.
Yeah, hi, I'm God here.
Oh.
Gross and weird.
Wow,
Anyway,
look at this.
so as you're walking,
glimmer figure.
why does that not? I have the thing selected. It's not using the eyeball.
Using the eyeball.
Yeah, when I do the cinematic mode.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. Try
real
again.
quick.
Switch the
Can we
explore back.
appreciate the fact that we have creepy boy? He's creepy. Sorry, in this
There you go.
lighting, he's creepy, and we have a floating fairy. Shout out to DMME for doing the most.
Yes, and if you'll notice, also there is a human woman on there, and if you hold tab, you can see all the names. But we have the Silent Boy and Phelan McKinnon also there with us. I put you guys just in an order that I thought made sense in my head, but if I take you out of exploration mode, y'all can move your characters around if you so choose. But stay within that area there.
So cool, Emmy.
So, as you're walking down the cobblestone streets, you see a cafe to your right, and it seems to be closed as there are no lights again shining through the windows. And there's a temple to your left. Port Ecne is quiet and unsettling. But finally, as you're moving forward, you, Bran, you suddenly feel your shillelagh grow warm to the touch and glimmer perks up on your shoulder, looking out ahead down the street.
Guys?
What?
What's up?
I think there's something out there.
What do you
Oh
mean?
shit! Is your thing doing the thing?
Yeah.
Finally,
Awesome.
you spot the first person you've seen since the residential side of town up ahead of you. You see an 8'10" Luxodon who leans against a tree on the right side of the road, a knife in his hand as he slices through the flesh of an apple and takes a bite. His head is shaved, and you dimly see a tattoo on the dome, and you recognize Mithir's symbol, a silver horn encircled by a torque. The man is shirtless and very muscular, sporting a brass chain around his neck with an amulet. He wears dark, checkered breeks with suspenders that thread over his chest. He also wears a decent-looking belt around his waist. Looks kind of fancy, and you spot the scabbard of a longsword that swings precariously from his side. And he slowly lifts his head and looks up at your group. Well, well, well. Would you look at what we got here? The Luxodon stands up and throws the rest of the apple into his mouth, looking for all the world like a boy eating a small piece of candy. Yes, Steve.
Did you say he was 8'10"? Because Ivor is 8'2", which is very tall for a Luxodon.
Did I say 10?
Yeah.
I meant 3. He's 8'3".
So he's still taller than Ivor, who is
Yes.
very large for a Luxodon.
Yes. So
Eating
he
an apple.
begins slowly walking. You said it's fine if they have a knife. Eating slices?
No, okay. I see what you're doing, ma'am, and I appreciate it.
He begins slowly walking toward you. His footsteps are the only noise in this muffled city. Then he says, "You know, they say that once you're dead, you stay dead. But I guess that just ain't true now, is it? If my eyes do not deceive me, y'all seem to be traveling with the famous one and only Julien Fontaine."
God.
Nope. You've got the wrong guy. It is not me. I am not Julian.
The
He's just a
Luxodon
lookalike.
He walks, he's very slow and intentional about his movements. He doesn't appear super threatening other than, his expression and the words. And no, he's threatening.
Ivor does take a step toward him. Yes.
Okay, hang on. Let me get through my cutscene. He stares past you, Ivor. At first, he gives you a glance like a raised eyebrow, and then he leans and he stares at Julien. They told me you was dead, Julien. Yet here you are. Now, what are we gonna do about all that?
My name is Jacob.
Ivor leans to block his view.
He looks at you with like a what the fuck, and then he goes, now listen here, let's everybody just calm down. Calm down for a moment. I'm just here to have a little talk, I've just been hearing some rumors, And he lifts his hand, almost doing it feels like some sort of signal, and you see behind the building to your right there, to your right, you see a tiefling. Well, before the tiefling, I guess, you see let me unhide. I'm here, yo.
Excited. I'm so happy.
Someone to take all the frustration out on.
Thank you. Exactly my point. I was like, please.
Y'all needed this today.
Ivor has not fought person in a while.
You see a man step out from behind the building, and he's got his hands wrapped around this woman's arms. It's a blue tiefling, and she has a bloody nose. Her left eye is swollen shut, a black and purple bruise covering the skin. She holds her arm close to her chest as he's moving her roughly, and you think it might be broken based off of the way she's sort of babying it. And despite all of these injuries, you do recognize the face of Myrna Byrne, one of the sentinels who tried to kill you in northern Aldonia. And he goes, now this little lady here told us all about your little encounter. She told us all about y'all. She told us every little thing, so I knew it had to be true. And then I got word that Julien Fontaine, there was a mural of him destroyed here in Port Ecne. I was in the Salon of Core when I got that news, but I thought, well, you know what? It's probably about time to go see if I can find this Julien Fontaine. And you know what? I'm sure glad I did, because here you are. You knew this day was coming.
For the third time, it's not me. I literally have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, I can see your face, Julien. We know each other, We've met
I've never seen you
several
before in my life.
times.
Yeah, I would have remembered someone like you.
I'm not an idiot, Julien, despite what this accent may entail.
I got called a himbo today.
I believe the word was daddy. But
who the fuck? Listen, you.
Now,
You said you're not an idiot, but if you're trying to pick a fight with us, it might be just a little bit.
well, isn't that just fucking fun? And you see him reach for his sword, and he pulls it out of the scabbard, and he goes, if we want to do this the hard way, let's go.
Gladly! Pulls axes.
Roll for initiative!
Oh, I'm so hard.
I am so hard right now.
Yeah, I think everyone needed a little release here today.
I need to kill someone with my bare hands so I can figure out my powers. What? Anyway.
I'm using my advantage.
All right.
Much
you
better.
are, buddy. I have disadvantage. Fuck.
Oh, yeah, Fishy.
That's right. That's right.
God damn
Fuck
it,
you,
Fishy. All right. Julien Fontaine, what did you get?
An 18?
All right. And Bran?
16.
Ivor.
17.
Nice. And Guinevere O'Donnell.
With disadvantage,
But you do have a D4.
does not matter, because with disadvantage, I got a natural 1.
Oof.
Oops. Okay,
So- Real quick, fuck you, Tavern Talks, aka Fishy. Have a good day.
Oops. All right. Okay. All right, so let's change to some fucking battle. We're going heavy, bitches. As he pulls out his sword and he flexes his arms and you see the muscles sort of pop in his shoulders, and he has got eyes for only one person. He is looking straight at Julien. None of the rest of you even fucking register in his head as he stares you down. And you hear him go, I didn't want to be too loud, but that was a terrible whistle. He whistles into the air. Yeah, I was trying not to be too loud in the mic, and it came out stupid. But anyway, the first person up in our list here is one Phelan McKinnon. And she, you see her sort of put her arm on the boy as she is standing near him to kind of like protect him. She kind of comes around here to the side of him, and then she reaches for her at her waist beneath the cloak. She pulls out her spell book. And you know, she can be pretty formidable. You've seen a few of the things that she can do. Seeing the man holding the tiefling, she doesn't understand who this person is, but they have a hostage and have beaten the shit out of her. She is going to cast... Oh, God. Sorry. I didn't think about it that well.
Yeah.
You're okay?
DMing
You okay?
NPC casters, that's always fun.
You are all right.
Yeah,
We said
she's going to cast Blight.
We got her name. We got her name, right? The hostage tiefling?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's one of
Myrna-
the chicks that... It's...
It was the one that Gwen was flirting with.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
attacked
You have
us.
the manacles.
She's the
Oh,
tiefling that was in
God.
the manacles.
Fuck,
Myrna Byrne.
The hot one. Shit.
Yep, the hot one.
Fuck.
Yeah,
She
I had to
doesn't look
it
like
up.
she feels too hot right now, but she is going to cast Blight at him. So that's going to be a con save for this guy.
What is with you hurting all the people I find sexy?
It's a bad day. I'm so sorry. I didn't consider that, honestly, with the letter and then this. I am so sorry. He rolled a fucking natural 1. Which means he will be taking
damage.
double damage.
Let's go.
So that's gonna be... Oh, wait. Crunchy crit, right?
For that
Uh,
one?
Nah, it's... Well,
Oh, wait,
what,
wait.
what
No,
I
it's
did,
not a crit. It's not a crit. I'm sorry. It's just double damage.
Which is crit
So
fail.
that's gonna be a total of 38 damage to this guy here. And that is... Cloaked Baddie number 1.
We can't
So
see them in
he-
the list.
Oh, yeah. No, I should probably show that to you. He takes 38 damage right off the fucking
Damn.
bat.
Already bloodied?
Yeah, that hurt. And he did not have a whole lot of hit points there. And Phelan goes, stay back, to the boy. And that is going to be the end of her turn. Up next, unfortunately, is Arden. Our fella here, our Luxodon. He looks at you, Julien, and he goes, when it's your time, it's your time. And he is going to take off running. So that's 20 feet there. 20 feet there. And then he's going to run some more. He's going to dash until he is right the fuck up on you. Let me double check here real quick. All right. That is the end of his turn. He is fucking ready to rock and goddamn roll. Up next is Julien Fontaine.
Okay.
What you gonna do, boo?
I didn't
You
realize
said
he was
you
going to come
cast
upon me.
False Life earlier today.
I did, yeah.
Increasing your HP, right?
Yeah.
I don't think
Thank
it's in
the Lord.
I don't think it's in the roll list, but
That's
Yeah,
okay. That's
it's a
okay.
22.
It's hard to temp
give
HP in our tracker.
22 to your current HP.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put a tag, and I will do my best to remember. All right.
All right, well, I obviously need to get out of there. So I'm going to, before I do this, I can do the disengage action, move, and then do bonus action Misty Step. Is that a solid set of moves there?
That is a solid set of moves.
Okay. So I'm going to kind of look at this human. I said, I don't know how many times I've had to tell you. You're not even trying to believe me. I am not Julien. So I'm just going to take a step back and I start kind of slowly backing up with my hands up. I don't know who you are.
You can Misty Step and not evoke an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, but
You would then still have your action.
yes,
right, but I've already measured it. I don't have the room to Misty Step where I want to Misty Step.
Oh, I see.
So I'm going to, my movement's 30. So I'm going to slowly back up, kind of, excuse me. Yeah, this is just, I don't know who you are. I'm really sorry. Really sorry. That was disengage 4 feet. Disengage. Let's do another 10 feet. We'll go here. And then I will Misty Step up to the roof.
All right.
Right up here. That's
Perfect.
about 30 feet. I have another 15 feet of movement. Really. Oh, okay.
that's a great spot until the hidden people show up.
I know, right?
As you jump onto this roof, as you cast the spell that gets you up there, he watches you as he's running up toward you, and he goes,
Yeah.
"Well, you got some fancy new tricks. Ain't gonna save you."
Listen, is there any way we could just kind of talk? Because I really think there's a big misunderstanding.
And then he kind of cracks his neck and he goes, "Mithir says hello, you fuckwad."
That is really disgusting of you. I don't know what a fuckwad is, but you need to watch your mouth.
Language.
Is that the end of your turn?
Language. And then, I'm going to crouch down here. But yes.
And then Aisling speaks up and goes, "Are we just gonna not talk about how Julien just said language?"
Language.
Kidding, Cap. Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes. Yep, that was my action, movement, bonus action. We're good.
All right. Up next is Willow Lostfeather. And she is going to cast Bane on Arden over here. So let's see if he can succeed a charisma save with a +0. Oh, wow. He rolled really well, but not as well as he should have. He did not succeed. So now, oh, wait, that goes up to 3 creatures. 30 within 30 feet.
You also have a hero point up and a hero point down.
Oh, I need to roll.
Oh yeah, you need to use
D4.
that negative.
Okay, yeah, it still failed. I mean, it already had failed, but he and then the other guy, which actually let me just measure that real quick. Where are you, Willow? Jesus. That guy's about 80 feet away. Well, shit, she can't reach him. So she is going to just cast it on this one guy. And as she sort of backs up, dragging the boy with her to kind of keep him away. And he sort of looks up at her like, "Hey!"
And then
He
it
is now
casts
banged.
wish.
I believe that requires verbal. So when he makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target must subtract 1d4 from the attack roll or save. Yay! So our Luxodon is not looking like he's going to be in good shape. And so that is the end of her turn, I believe. She doesn't have a good bonus action to use yet. So, nope. All right. That's the end of her turn. Up next is Ivor the Rotund. What would you like to do, Ivor?
Oh, I think everyone knows what Ivor would like to do. Ivor would like to rage, which means chat needs to roll on the wild magic table using redemption.
Let's fucking go.
A 5. Oh, you gotta use the redemption.
Was that the redemption?
Come on.
Yeah, you
Come
gotta
on,
use
OG.
the redemption.
Come on, OG.
Jesus, Steve.
Oh,
Don't
Letty got
fucking
it.
talk to
Oh,
OG
Letty got it.
like
OG,
that.
you didn't see what OG said to me earlier. Anyway.
It doesn't matter.
A 7.
OG is precious.
Okay. So
All right,
as
7.
he just grips his, axes tightly in his hand.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
What?
Your roll table doesn't apply here.
Okay.
Sorry,
Go on.
I forgot about this. Ivor, you feel magic surging, welling from deep within. Your tattoos just ignite. You actually see flame on your skin. It doesn't burn you. It doesn't harm you in any way, shape, or form. But it is fucking amplified. Something is happening. 7, you that would be actually number 9 on the roll table that you have.
Number 9?
Magic supercharges the speed of your muscles until your rage ends. Movement speed is doubled plus 10.
Plus 10.
Moving away from an enemy does not provoke an attack of opportunity.
What? Sorry, what?
Yeah.
Ivor just laughs. Actually, he doesn't have his axes. He's bare-fisted, and then just in a flash is in front of this guy.
Oops. He turns and looks at you and cracks a smile.
Arm out first, and the hand goes directly for the neck, and I'd like to grapple.
Okay, so acrobatics versus acrobatics or athletics. And for him...
Shit, I have disadvantage. Okay, it's a straight roll. Thanks, OG.
Oh. Yeah. Even with Hex, he doesn't... Bane does not stop him from... Or doesn't make him roll with disadvantage. So that puts him at a 25. He dodges out of your way and goes, "Would you look at this? Somebody else has joined the fray." And he kind of cracks his muscles and gets ready.
Reaches out with the other hand to his
All
neck.
right.
Without disadvantage.
What'd you get, Ivor?
22.
I rolled a 24.
Bullshit!
You get the sense that this man, his strength is amplified from something. He is definitely fucking ready to rock.
Steve,
Action
don't forget yourself
surge.
in-
No, I'm kidding.
Don't forget to move yourself in Talespire.
Oh, no, that's where I am.
I thought you were
it
fighting
doesn't
the Luxodon
show you.
dude.
No, this guy.
Wait,
Oh.
what?
thought
Oh,
you said
Ivor
you
went
moved to
after
the
the
left.
guy that is holding the battered
Steve,
woman.
we're gonna re-roll because I thought you were going after the Luxodon. I was doing the accent.
Yeah.
I am so sorry. So that is cloaked baddie number
Can I
1.
use my old roll? Even with
Which one?
disadvantage, it was
The-
21.
Wasn't it 22?
The first one was 21.
Oh, okay. Let me see. That's gonna be. He as you run toward him, by the way, he shoves the girl out of his hands and she falls down to the ground. kind of crying out in a lot of pain. And that's gonna be 16. You have him in the first grapple. So
running up,
yeah.
hand first just goes instantly around his neck, and he lifts him up. Bad boy! And then going to lift him up and then choke slam him onto the ground.
Okay, roll an attack. We'll just call that unarmed. Yeah.
All right. That is 19 to hit.
That hits. Go ahead and roll. I'm gonna say
first into the bricks.
Right. I'm gonna say a D6 plus your
Tavern
modifier.
Brawler shit. Okay. Mm-hmm. That is going to be 9. Wait. Plus
rage.
Plus rage. What is that? +2? Where is my rage? +2, so 11 bludgeoning damage. Magical
and then go ahead
damage.
and roll a D4.
Okay. 3.
All right, you do 14 damage to this guy as you slam him into the street.
Yeah, putting him prone.
You see, as you are lording over this man, holding him down, you see his eyes kind of cross for a second as he reaches up. He drops a dagger that he was holding and he reaches up and grabs for your hand. But yeah, you got anything you want to do? Anything else you want to do on your turn?
I just hold him there. You're not nice.
He coughs.
Caught Ivor at a bad time.
He coughs up blood and goes, "Fuck you!" And then up next,
Ivor's turn.
Is Bran Greenclaw.
Uh-huh.
What would you like to do, buddy?
Hey, oh no.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Same.
Talespire.
Okay.
Lost
Glad I
connection
wasn't
on the
only
back
one.
end.
servers?
Uh-oh.
There might be server issues.
Don't you dare work
I'm
in the
back
middle of a
in.
fight.
I'm back in. Just
Okay,
go back
in the
into
meantime,
campaign.
go ahead, Bran.
Bran is going to be heading to duck behind one of those planters that's right there by him. And at the same time, I am gonna go, hey Gwen, you've been having a bit of a rough day. You want to make the day better? As I cast haste.
Money.
Oh no, you do not know what you have done unless you do.
Yes.
I know exactly what I've done.
Yes, motherfucker.
No available seats found. Requesting from the party.
Yeah, it's still
talespire,
opening for me. I don't know. But yes,
with
do you
that
have
said, I do that. I move. My bonus actions is really kind of.
could regain sorcery points if you want to.
I don't have any that I.
Do you have?
Spent
Is it?
Yet.
Are you able to use sorcery points to cast darkness?
Yes, I am, and
That's how he sees
since that
through it,
would
right?
be a spell. Since it's sorcery points, I will do that. I will spend 2 sorcery points to cast darkness on myself.
All right, and that's a 30-foot radius around you, right?
That is a 30. Let's see here. Let's go to spells for the actual darkness spell. Range. 60 foot, 15 foot. So it's a 15 foot. 15 foot
Diameter.
diameter around me.
Okay, so a 30-foot radius dome that centers on you. Is that right, or are you putting it somewhere?
I'm going to put it on. See, if I put it on where I think Julien is, they might be able to not see him, but they can do range of area of attacks on that space. So that doesn't feel very good to do. I am going to. I'm trying to think of how the map looked. I'm going to do it on where I ducked behind on that planter.
And you know what? I think you might have been within 10 feet of him. I'll have to double check. And if you're backing away, he does have a range.
I wasn't around.
No,
anybody.
he was.
There was
he
nobody
was
around.
separate,
Oh wait,
like
no, you
Ivor.
were ahead. You were ahead. Never mind. I'm sorry. I was thinking of who was next to him. Anyway, doesn't matter. But yeah.
Aisling.
Point of order, I did have to quit Talespire
Same.
fully and then reopen it. For it to
It's
actually
still
start
saying
working
waiting
again.
for the adventure to begin for me.
They're probably doing
shit.
server maintenance.
But you know
It's-
what?
Others are having issues.
Yeah.
That is unfortunate. However, you know what? We're going to go ahead and say that's going to have to be a story for next time. Because
Oh, it is.
we're
like,
over 2 hours.
It is 2
of
hours in. shit.
streaming and filming.
Okay.
So,
But I
you know
wanna
what?
punch things.
You guys
get to
have
start
something
off.
really fun to look forward to next time.
Oh yes, Ivor has
Yeah,
been
this-
waiting.
I have been so excited for you to meet this lovely ray of sunshine who is just got a real fucking hard on for Julien. Guys, say hello to Mithir's fire.
Uh-oh! Man,
figured.
Ivor has been waiting to fight humanoids for a while.
He is older. Definitely recognizes Julien, so he's at least 250 years old, and one would think probably even a little older than that. So, thank you guys for joining us. I hope you had a lovely time. I know I certainly did. And until next time, folks, slouchy!
Slouchy! Slouchy!
I want to punch something.